sonst, wenn nicht hier? Aber am Ende des Tages sind alle gleich.
Und du bist berühmt.
Schönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Video der Firma JP Performance GmbH. Wir sind in Australien. Ich bin krank. Aber man ist ja nicht jeden Tag in Australien. Ne? Also müssen wir die Nummer hier durchziehen. Wir sind heute bei einer Firma, wo wirklich jeden, den wir ansprechen, jeden, sagt immer wieder Croydon. Croydon. Croydon, Croydon. Wir kennen das Auto, was da so leicht zu erkennen ist. Das haben wir nämlich in dem Video gesehen in Los Angeles.
So ein Auto in 6,6 Sekunden über die Viertelmeile zu schießen. 6,6 Sekunden.
Und wir sind heute bei der Firma, die das Auto gebaut hat. Es ist wirklich, wirklich... Hello.
Okay, buddy, how are you?
Pretty good. Every time I talk to anybody in Australia about GT-Rs, it's always your name. I mean, always. Everybody said, you been there before? Or you been there so far? I said, no, you gotta go there. Why you here? Why you going there? You gotta go there. So I'm really curious what we're gonna see. I mean, it's a big, big thing. And the first difference is, you are the first company that has a logo on the building. Because nobody else always has a sign on their building.
Well, we're proud of what we've achieved.
Yeah.
We're proud of our past, our heritage. We're proud of what we do with the cars. And we're proud to have you as guests here in Australia for the GT-R Festival.
Yeah, the look from here into the building tells me shit's going on.
Yeah, well,
a lot of cars here.
Look, we've got a lot of cars here at the moment. There's some cars that are away in different places. We bought this premises a few years ago and we've moved in here now, and this is our street car section. So this is all pretty much street cars apart from this one car that we're working on, but this is where we do all our road builds. So,
can we turn the music a little down? Because otherwise we got problems in the German YouTube.
Yeah, not a problem.
Street Cars.
Street Cars, ich wollte gerade sagen. Also hier ist schon wieder absolut die Hölle los. Ach, guck mal da, Samsonas. I see something very familiar. We just put a Samsonas in our R35.
Really?
Rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a drift car now. With a Winters differential in the rear.
Right, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I show you pictures. You will like it.
Yeah,
with
cool.
Turbochargers in the front.
Yep.
And it's a real funny beast.
Well, let's see if you like any of our funny beasts that we've got.
Yeah, no question about it.
Yeah, this is Australia's fastest R35 full stock.
Full what? Full
R35 drag car.
Full stock, you said?
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Australia's fastest R35 full stock. Fastest R35 GT-R in the country.
Okay.
There's no car that's gone, there's no 35 GT-R that's gone quicker than this. He's done like 6.2 something, I think. So...
6.2?
Oh, sorry, 7.2. 7.2. So yeah, I'll get confused with all the numbers.
Yeah,
We've got a lot of numbers here. This car is actually a right-hand drive vehicle, a left-hand drive vehicle.
So my kind of style?
So yeah, European.
Yeah.
Or in this case, American. Was imported from America, this car. And we're playing around with it to get it, to improve it even better. We've changed from the old Cyrex system to a Motec system. And the Motec system will give us big advantages of what we can do with
traction
the car.
Control.
Oh, well, it's not only traction control, it's about the whole control of the whole car. So this is still running a GR6 transmission.
Ooh.
So, sorry, the G6R transmission.
Yeah.
So it's still running that. It's a fully Dodson built transmission.
Gotta be.
It's
so how much power is this then?
this thing's making in excess of 2,000 horsepower. So
on E85, I guess.
On E85, yeah.
And still turbocharged in stock position.
Stock position, yeah.
Wow.
So it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
So this is a 35 GT-R, which has been undergoing changes to the engine. The owner of the vehicle, he controls all the changes that we do to it. So we've got a new set of Garrett turbochargers on it. Something the owner has caught his eye, and he's asked to go with this setup. This car's more used for roll racing, here, which you'll see on the weekend as well.
Was wirklich sehr schön zu sehen ist, der Krümmer ist fantastisch. Das ist ein eigener Gusskrümmer. Siehst du das?
Ja.
Der wirklich sehr viel Durchmesser durchbringt, eine schöne Zusammenführung hat, hier in der V-Bahn-Anbindung an den Lader und nochmal den Abgang zum Wastegate hier. Also der Krümmer, das ist ein AMS Manifold, right? Der sieht wirklich, wirklich, wirklich krass aus. Weil der große Vorteil ist hier, die reißen halt nicht so schnell wie ein Edelstahl geschweißter Krümmer. So, diese Gusskrümmer können halt viel mehr Hitze aufnehmen und sind halt auch widerstandsfähiger. Aber das Setup hier finde ich schon sehr amtlich. Am I right? This is a dump valve?
Yes.
Wow.
But this car is also pretty much only used on the racetrack.
Okay.
So it doesn't really see any street driving. We tested on our dyno, which you can hear running in the background.
Yeah.
And then from the dyno it goes pretty much straight onto the trailer, onto the truck, and to the racetrack.
Is that for getting a speed signal, or what's that for?
That's actually an external fuel pump drive. So
Oh, it has a mechanical fuel
correct,
pump.
mechanical fuel pump drive. So that's what it's driven off.
In that position?
Correct.
That's very hot.
Yeah, but it works. That's how it's been designed, and it tends to work.
Komm her. Also was hier ist, es gibt kaum was wirklich besser funktioniert als eine mechanische Benzinpumpe. Wie die ganzen Top-Fuel-Dragster und sowas. Also die mechanische Benzinpumpe sitzt hier, die Downpipes kommen hier runter und die wird angetrieben über die Welle. Ne? Also keine Elektropumpe, sondern über die Welle. Bedeutet, wenn der Motor auch hochdreht, kommt Druck.
Ja.
Ne? Kommt immer Druck. Und das ist halt vor dem Getriebe. Das heißt, diese Drehzahl von dem Motor ist immer in Relevanz zur Motordrehzahl. Weil wenn es am Getriebe wäre, kann es ja sein, dass der Motor vielleicht nur 1000 Umdrehungen dreht, aber er trotzdem mehr Sprit bräuchte als das. Okay, that's very interesting. I mean, you said this is the street car area, so this is another street car.
Yeah, well, sometimes I do get it wrong. But yeah, this is a domestic chassis vehicle which is called a Holden Commodore VL. And the actual VL Commodore came out with an RB30 engine. So that's like instead of an RB26, it's an RB30.
It came with an RB30?
Yeah, standard. It came with an RB30, but a single cam. And Nissan, yeah. It was a Nissan engine. It was like a collaboration between Holden, which is a GM-owned company, and Nissan. And
I didn't know that. One second. Der Holden hatte ein RB30 Serie drin. Es war eine Zusammenarbeit von General Motors und Nissan. With a single cam.
Yep, single
Can
cam.
I see a stock head or stock engine somewhere?
No, I don't actually have any, I don't think.
This one is not.
Yeah, this one is definitely not. So this is a...
It's a billet block.
This is a billet RB30 block with a billet RB26 head. And it is...
No, that's not a billet head. That's a cast head.
Sorry, still our cast head, but
Yeah.
we've got a billet head, so I'm a little bit mixed up with where our
Yeah.
billet heads are at the moment, but we've got billet heads that we run on other cars. So yeah, this is obviously a drag car. It's the fastest Holden Commodore VL turbo in the country. And or in the world.
Yeah.
In the world. But not that that matters. But like this, it's a fast car that we've produced. So tube chassis, like you see, very impressive. The detail that this car is built to is top notch.
It's top notch. Even, komm mal her, die Scheiben, wie die Schrauben eingesenkt sind, ne?
Ja.
Siehst du das? Und was für Schrauben sind, wie eng die das machen. Dann haben die Senkkopf in die Kunststoffscheibe reingesetzt. What's the weight of this car?
I need to speak to the boys to find out. Not that I don't want to tell you, actually I don't know. I have too many weight figures going through my head.
No, but the detail, every screw, how it's done, the welds, everything is so...
The majority of fasteners on the car is titanium.
What the fuck is this? How many injectors are that? That's 24.
Yep. You need
24 Düsen.
You need to supply the fuel to the injectors.
So how much power is this?
I'd say close enough to 3,000.
It's one of the nicest race cars in detail that I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot.
I think they're special, and I think we've done a real good job building it.
No, every line, the length, everything is very, 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 very nice. Echt krass. Guck mal bitte hier rein. Guck mal die Bodenplatte, das kleine Stück Teppich hier nochmal vor den Pedalen. Dann hier wegen den G-Kräften auch. Der Fuß ist drin, siehst du das?
Ja.
You see the fine detail of the teppich there?
Yeah.
You can just put that there because the driver's foot's resting on that.
Yeah.
Otherwise...
No, everything is really made.
Otherwise,
How much time do you spend on this one?
Hundreds of hours, it feels like. Hundreds of hours. But it was well worth it in the end with when it was built.
Oh, that's a true sleeper.
Yes, it is.
Guck mal bitte.
This is one of the boys' cars.
Guck mal bitte.
Ja, das
Wir waren vorhin in der Werkstatt und ich dachte die ganze Zeit so, ja was, Mitarbeiterauto oder sowas, ne? Und du guckst so, hier, guck mal. Ja, okay, ein paar Knöpfchen, da Hebel. Aber sonst sieht der einfach tot aus. Jetzt pass mal auf hier. That's a real deal.
Sleeper. If you ever seen my leg.
That's a real one. Alles ist wirklich tot? Geil.
So we enjoy putting taxis like this together. You know, it's good. It's good fun. It's good fun. We enjoy. It's challenging, and this is actually one of our technicians here. This is his own personal car, and so we've been plugging away at it, getting it ready for him, and we're gonna make some crazy power.
Ey, das Ding ist wirklich krass, weil so durchgezogen, ne? Guck mal, hier ist der Lack relativ tot, okay?
Ja.
Aber der Dom ist wieder perfekt. Ja?
Ja.
Das heißt, wirklich dieses Spiel, wenn du die Haube zumachst, ist das Ding tot. Guck mal, auch mit der hässlichen Stoßstange so, der getönten Scheibe.
Die Felgen allgemein, ne? Und
Felgen,
Reifen. Stoßstange sitzt nicht.
Dann hast du jetzt so ein Endrohr, das kann aber hier in Australien jeder so dran haben. Wirklich? Also das ist ein krasser Sleeper. Guck mal, von hier.
Sieht tot aus.
Nichts.
Findest aussieht wie Flo's Auto.
Fuck!
This is our the dyno cell. So come in, have a look.
Zwei Dinos.
Again, while we were recording, you could hear us tuning and doing work. So this is we have two dynos here. Both the dynos are mainline dynos. One is a hub dyno.
Yeah.
We just connect the rear hubs.
In a row.
And the other one is a roller dyno. So for the small things, we do one here. Obviously, everything high power is on this side. So as you can see, that single turbo conversion that we did to an RB26. We also built the engine, so this is an RB28 at the moment. We've put a stroker kit in there.
What do you use for that?
Nito, yeah. We're very grateful that we can work closely with a company like that. They produce some quality parts. It's my first choice for everything that we build. They've not let us down.
What is that about?
Yeah, that's a little bleed pot that we have for the coolant system.
Over there at the highest point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the highest point. So sometimes it is an issue bleeding some engines.
Yeah.
So we just use that and we bleed it, and so it works well with that. But this car, we're just finishing off now, doing the final tune to it. The customer,
837. Yeah.
yeah, the customer wanted about 550 kilowatts. We've made it a little bit more than that, so we can always turn it down for him if it's too much.
Yeah.
Which we have had some customers over the years. They say, "Oh, that's too much power for me," and you turn it down. But in general, this setup, it's a fully built engine. Okay, that we've built, single turbo conversion setup on it. It's got a Hypertune plenum, Hypertune intercooler, and it works. So this type of setup we used to use on our carbon fiber race car, which we'll go out the back and we'll see. And it was reliable for 10,000 racing kilometers.
Great.
So if you can do 10,000 racing kilometers on the racetrack,
you're good to go.
you're good to go on the street. So this is another engine that we've put together. This is a little bit bigger. I think
It's a 45, right? Well, 40.
Yeah, bigger turbocharger, but it's also an RB32, so it's got a slightly bigger motor on it. This will make bigger power, but then again, when I say it's an RB32, so this has got an RB30 block from the VL Commodores out there.
Yeah.
All right, it's got an RB30 block and an RB26 head on there.
Yeah.
So, and we make it work together.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of an older setup, older design, but with the turbo electronics that we've got in the car, it will make fantastic power.
And you use always Motec or Haltech, or what's your choice?
First and foremost is Motec, because Motec is the top brand for us in all the racing that we do. For a lot of street cars, I do use Haltech, but there's only small price difference to run the two between the two. So look, a lot of our customers are motorsport orientated, so we do use Motec. We do use both catalogs from both companies completely, like everything. You've got cars that have every single sensor, every part that Motec has, he has it in his car. So, yeah. And the good thing about Haltech a very good company that are only up a few hundred meters up the road.
No, we win there.
Yeah,
They
good.
showed us everything.
Good. So they're a good bunch of boys, and look, we work with them very closely, and we work with Motec. Motec obviously a Bosch company now.
Yeah.
And they're a big company. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good to work with two companies that have fantastic technology for the cars, and that's one thing that's allowed the cars to develop from the late 90s when you didn't really have the proper tools to be able to tune the car, to now where, you can tune it completely. It's really changed. Simon, how long are you away from starting this thing up?
I'm about to, as soon as you guys are done.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm going to check the gear position.
All right.
Ja, läuft sehr, 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 sehr weich, sehr sauber. So that's a Motec?
No, this is a Haltech in this car.
Aber so wenig Einwohner und so viele kümmern sich um dasselbe Auto. Das ist krass. Dasselbe Auto, dasselbe Auto. Verrückt. Such a huge country, not so many people, but so many people take care about the same car. GT-R is the thing.
It's the cars are special. They are. There's something. Once you understand what the car is, you fall in love with it. And
I know.
It becomes a passion and it grows.
Yeah.
And it's incredible as technology advances. Also, the possibility of what the car can do advances and it changes.
No question.
And they've grown.
No question.
The movie The Fast and the Furious has made the car more famous. It made the car more.
And more other people came into this world.
Yes, also it's made it a little bit more exclusive now because it's no more. You can't buy these cars anymore, brand new. It's impossible to buy them.
Yeah.
So what is here is actually looked after. So back in the late 90s, early noughties, we used to get cars coming to the shop that were poor condition. Poor condition, and we actually, as a shop, as technicians, we used to fight over who's going to work on the good cars and who's not going to work on the bad cars. Now that doesn't happen. Now it's a fight over who can work on the good car because that's all we see is just the good examples of GT-Rs coming in, all clean, very, very good quality, very nice.
I mean, I remember years ago when I bought my first or second GT-R in England. I bought an R32. And he offered the car for, I think, £8,000. And I didn't believe that it's real because it was the first car on this website. And I thought I shouldn't call this guy because it's fake anyway. So the other cars were not so good. So I called the guy and he said on the phone, you know what? Yeah, nobody's really called. You can have it for £7,000. And I was in Germany. I said, okay, I'm on my fucking way. So I went in the night there and the car was okay. But when you think back, a GT-R R32 for that money today, you would run anywhere on the planet to get it. Yeah,
well, there were cars being sold here for pre-COVID and pre the death of Paul Walker. They were being sold for $50,000, $60,000. R34.
You Australian.
Australian. So
it's pretty much same price around the world. It was.
Yeah, that was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a few months into COVID, okay, $350,000. The same cars. 350, yeah, incredible. We actually know the cars extremely well.
Because in Germany, there are not so many people.
Yeah, because it's small. It's only a small market there for the cars. But here in Australia, we actually do, as a company, we do pre-purchase inspections. So before the person buys a car, the car will come to our workshop.
Nice.
And we will go over the car with a fine-tooth comb, inspect everything, and write out a report. Sometimes the reports are 100 pages long.
Oh, for one car?
For one car, yeah.
Wow.
So we go to quite a very fine detail of what we find, and we report. We have to report on everything because you're paying me to do the report. I have to do the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what we do. We report on what we find on the car, and then with that report, it's your choice.
What you do.
What you do.
How much do you charge for that report?
Look, it depends. We've got different tiers to it, different levels. So you can do just a report. You can add. You can add the engine compression test, engine leak down test, because that's a big thing. Yeah, you want to make sure that internally the engine's healthy. And together, you can put the car on the dyno and run the car on the dyno. Then you have the whole report. For a lot of the customers that do it, it's worth it. For them, it's worth it because they've got a big investment in the car.
I mean, think about it, how the world changed. We are willing for example, this car, there was a time when I was young in England, you can buy them for small money. This car was very, very small money. Now everybody's willing to pay 300,000, 200,000 for these cars. So, and it's not a car that is 10 years old. It's way, way, way older. Some of them are some 90, 91 cars. So to spend 5,000, 4,000, so somebody tells me if that's the right car or not, it's worth it.
100%.
100%.
100%. You have to protect your investment. And if you can give it to someone who has experience, like what Croydon Racing does, we do the right job, and we'll recommend the car and we'll show you the car in all its quality. And then from there, what people do, they'll either make the car nicer, they'll do their own mods to it and keep the car, which is becoming more common these days, that investors are actually putting their money into these vehicles and storing them. You've got other people who are also investing in the car, purchasing it, doing some upgrades to it, and enjoying the car for what it is. You have to enjoy it. They're built to be driven.
Absolutely. Let's have a look.
Let's come through.
Yeah. Guck mal bitte. Can I touch it?
Yeah, of course.
Guck mal. Also mit dem verschraubten Schüsseln, dann auch trotzdem konkav. Das ist wirklich weich, ne? Also fass mal an, Pony.
Krass. Krass?
Guck mal das Kennzeichen da drunter. Aber auch das Auto. You can see this car is light. Guck mal bitte hier.
Alter.
Da ist ja nichts mehr da. Das ist gar kein GT-R. Von außen ist er so sauber gemacht, auch von den Spaltmaßen sieht er okay aus. Aber wie ihr sehen könnt, hier ist gar kein GT-R. Da ist sogar ein Push-Rod-System drin. Das heißt, die Energie vom Dämpfer geht hier hoch und der Dämpfer liegt dann da oben quer drin. Dann haben wir hier ein großes Diff hinten Teil, massive Antriebswellen, eine Carbon-Kardanwelle. Dann kann man die Achsen an verschiedenen Punkten anschrauben. Siehst du das?
Ja.
Und kann dann darüber auch nochmal, denke ich mal, Anlenkpunkte, Energien. So I can see you can screw the axle in different positions, right?
Yeah, we can adjust everything. So this car here, Jun 3, it's what superseded Jun 2. So Jun 2 is obviously an old warhorse that is the fastest GT-R in the world.
So you want to beat this time with that car?
Yeah, 100%. That's the whole idea. So we did the 6.37 in June. I think it was 224 mile an hour. And this is June 3 is replacing June 2, and obviously it's an evolution. So it's made to be even better, stronger.
Who drives it?
Rob is going to drive the car, the same person that drives June 2, and yeah, we know what to expect from the car. The thing is also, it's a proven package. Everything in the car we've already used on June 2, we've tested, we've tried. And
so why you have to build a new one then?
Well, because we want to better ourselves.
But why not building it on the June 2?
June 2 is a little bit old in the tooth. So June 2 has been around for the better part of 25 years.
Okay.
So we've not really had the right platform there. So we've changed the car, we've designed it in a way that we know that this car, when we race it, it's going to be reliable. And like you see, everything on this car is completely different. Completely different.
Alter, bitte, Pony. Bitte. But where is the potential to make it better? Where? Is it traction? Is it
traction, engine, weight, you name it, everything.
Distribution.
Everything, setup. You know, the thing is, with June was a full chassis car. So we used to like do some super fast runs on it and not be able to replicate it because the chassis would change. The settings of on the alignment would change.
After a run.
After a run, because you're running.
One second. Die konnten die Zeiten nicht immer wiederholen bei dem Auto, weil das Auto nach einem Lauf sich jedes Mal verbogen hat.
It was getting to the point where we needed to keep safety in mind, but we also needed to be able to do something repetitive, to be able to do one run, do some changes, and go out again to see what the difference is. So it was a challenge. Now we just need to go and spend some time on the track for it to do our magic. Testing, racing.
So testing means, that's very interesting for me. You start, you have a certain setup, you make a certain time, and in the testing, how much time difference can you do? So it's tire pressure, it's setting from the dampers, how much it takes the power. It is torque, it's mapping, it's starting. What boost point do you start? Everything?
It's everything. It's like any other race car in any other series that races around the world. Every little infinite adjustment that you can make on the car will help it.
And always 400 meters. Yep. That's the test.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Actually, sometimes we're doing like half-track runs, or we're concentrating on or we're just concentrating on the starts, and then we're concentrating on half-track, and then really once we have everything sorted out, then we'll do a full pass. Because don't forget, these engines only run for 5-6 seconds.
And when you do that, right? This engine, you don't have to open it, or it will.
No, the engines are. I've got plenty of life left in the engines after a couple of days worth of racing. So yeah, we do run different parts to the cars than what we do to some of the street cars that make less power. But this is all things again that we've learned through technology and through the last 10-15 years.
Oh.
Hey, turn the music off! I think the presentation of this car as well is second to none, because we've got everything that's like airbrushed into it.
Yeah. Like on the other one too, right?
Yeah, like on the other one. Even the number plate, that's been airbrushed into it.
Yo!
The
airbrush.
The intercooler airbrush. The inlet holes airbrush.
So on a picture you could still think, whoa.
Well, I'm standing here and I'm thinking it's a headlight.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? That's how good quality it's been done. This is another car that we're going to debut on the weekend. R34 GT-R with one of our engines. This engine's more like the Jun 2 motor. So again, 3,000 horsepower.
And you would drive these cars on the track if the weather's right?
Yeah, 100%. That's what it's built for, to be driven on the track, of course. I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah, I mean crazy.
This is our R34 circuit car. So time attack car. So actually, the car's built for more than time attack. This car started off as a daily driver for the customer. then it progressed to, okay, I'm going to have some fun and go have some track days with the car.
Yeah.
And then it become a more or less track day car.
Yeah.
And we'll go circuit racing with it. So we've been to many tracks in Australia with this car.
Yeah.
And obviously we take this car to Bathurst. So Bathurst, it's the fastest GT-R that's been around Bathurst. It's we take it to World Time Attack, because the World Time Attack regs, they used to make us run.
But the GT3 R35s, they're faster.
Yeah, they're faster, but they're also rear-wheel drive, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So yeah, with this now is a billet RB32 block.
32.
Yep, and RB26 cylinder head. Mm-hmm. So we're running a Turbo Smart turbocharger on the car, which is really changed it, brought up to the next level. So we make now with this car roughly about 1,000 horsepower for the circuit.
But crispy.
But it's crispy, that's right. Throttle response is very good. It's virtually on full boost by when you look at the accelerator pedal, it's on full boost. Oh. So it's very, very good. Got the hyper-tuned plenum, got a custom air intake, custom intercooler. We run a hyper-tuned radiator on the car. It just works, this car.
That's my style.
And World Time Attack cars, you find that they normally do 2-3 laps, got to come in, has a problem. This car runs all day, no problems, all day.
Really?
As long as it can drive around, it does laps.
Why is this engine has a billet block? Because this power, I mean, why the billet block?
All right, so up until now, this car has been competing here in Australia, not at World Time Attack, but at other events. And because of some changes in motorsport that's been happening here, we ran the Triple R block in this car.
And we told you yesterday, yeah, the very rare one.
Yep, that's it. So we ran the Triple R block in this car, which is a block that they race in the GT500 series in Japan. So we were lucky enough to have 2 of those blocks
They're very expensive.
Very expensive.
How much is a block?
A lot. It was like in excess of 20,000 Australian dollars.
Like
the block.
Compared to 15,000 or whatever it is for an alloy block. So there's a big difference. Anyway.
But it's heavier.
Which one? The cast one?
The billet one.
The billet one? No.
No?
The billet ones are like 20-something kilos.
Ich muss sagen, das Auto finde ich auch sehr schön.
Ja, brutal, aber auch krass.
Diese Mischung, weil dieser Bodykit-Style von diesen GT500-Teilen, weißt du? Das war so der Look, den die Autos hatten.
Ich meine, es ist aber auch brutal, das bei einem R34 zu machen. Ne?
Ja. Also,
You're about the same height as the driver. Whoa, too many Big Macs, brother.
Yeah, that's true. Here, let me get the steering wheel for you so you can see how that works.
There you go. So, pretty much, it's straightforward like any other car. You've got your paddle shifts, go up, go down. It's Albin's ST6 transmission. We obviously everything's made to suit our driver, and he's comfortable.
So who's paying for this? I mean, this project is it a car, a shop car?
Look, it's a shop car, but it's also the driver that pays for it, the owner of the car. He also races in other categories. So this is really his baby, his toy. And again, you can race a Porsche Cup car, you can race a Honda Civic. Nothing gives him the satisfaction of what this car does.
No.
Nothing. I actually drove this car as well back in 2019. I loved it. I had a long gap. I had like a 20-year gap between driving.
Yeah. And
just jumped straight back in and enjoyed it. And it's an incredible beast. It just does everything that you want it to do.
Yeah.
Safety-wise, you feel pretty safe in there too.
So let's have a look over there. That looks pretty impressive in the corner there.
Yeah, that does look impressive. We'll go have a sticky beat.
Auch wie sauber der läuft.
Ja, ja.
Auch mal wie genau der Halter gemacht wurde für den Tank. Was sind das? 3000? Naja. Das Schubumluftventil ist eine Drosselklappe. Meine Augen brennen. Oh, meine Augen. Willst du warten, aber yeah, it's low. Only on the full load, but it's too much. It's pretty much. So no drive-by-wire. It's still a normal cable. For what? For the throttle button. Still.
There's a safety rule in place where it's got to have like a cable.
Also pass auf, das ist wirklich krass. Die haben hier für ein Blow-Off-Ventil eine Drosselklappe. Und diese Drosselklappe kann natürlich dann genau den Winkel bestimmen, wie viel Luft, wenn der Ladedruck dann nach volles Rohr ankommt, wie viel Ladedruck nicht in den Motor rein soll. Ja. Natürlich wollen die im Lauf, denke ich mal, alles an Ladedruck, was geht. Aber wenn er ins Ziel kommt, kannst du halt dann loslassen und den Motor wieder entspannen. Aber geil ist, es ist ein 35er Rennauto mit einem RB-Motor. No? So it's a 35 body, but with an RB engine.
Correct. Same as the one next to it, Zeus. So this car is known as Yakuza.
Yakuza?
This one here is Yakuza.
Okay.
And that one there is Zeus.
Zeus.
So they're both similar cars, same mechanically set up,
Okay.
but obviously a slightly different body.
Yeah, but the exhaust pipe is different. The turbocharger is higher there, right?
Yes, correct. But that car's also getting a complete redesign. Actually, we're going to be, maybe I can't say what we're going to be doing with it, but yeah, we're going to be doing some special things with that car as well.
Okay.
But
there are regulations.
Correct, yeah. So this race in the Pro Mod category, both the cars.
Pro Mod.
Pro Mod. So we have to adhere by those rules. This car's built completely here in Australia by SCF race cars.
Okay. SCF.
Yes.
Hast du da stehen? An dem Carbon-Ding da.
Hä?
Da steht's an dem Carbon-Ding.
Ja, aber guck mal. Du musst erstmal die Eier haben, sich da reinzusetzen. Und dann bitte. I mean, I've never driven this in my life. I think you need a lot of balls to really let go. I remember when we were dynoing our drift car, the R35 with the turbochargers in the front, we needed a day to get used to the flames out of the hood and the sound and the noise and the heat until we were able to really concentrate on what's going on.
It takes a lot to drive these cars. It's not simple.
No.
It's not. You can't put a novice in the car. Even if you could put Max Verstappen in the car,
Yeah.
he'd go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So he wouldn't know where he is. The performance is another thing. I'm sure he's a good driver, he'd be able to get used to it. You put anyone in there, you need to have a specific kind of experience and knowledge to drive this car. There's a whole
Also the body.
the G-force in the body experiences, because you get pushed back, you're pulling 4 or 5G halfway up the track.
Yeah.
So it's actually big and it's violent. It happens very, very quickly. So
Do you really drive? Or is it so well balanced that you go, if you really are able under this pressure to keep the line, you're good, or do you really correct?
No, 100% you're correct.
No, you got to drive it, man.
Yeah, it's not something that you just get in there and put your foot down and it'll go straight like an arrow. Cars, you actually have to get in there and drive them. You need balls to drive them, you need experience to drive them, but you need to have a knowledge of what the car's doing. You need to correct, because the cars wander all over the place at 250 mile an hour. You know, you're talking over 300 kilometers, close to 400 kilometers, that these cars are moving around. Look at
What's that? So is that what I think?
yeah,
It needs it?
oh yeah, that's what we get the car off the line with the extra nitrous, and we use the whole bottle during the track.
The whole bottle for one run?
Yeah, pretty much. Here you go, same right behind you.
The whole bottle for 400 meters?
Yeah, man. We gas them. If you want power, we do power.
I mean,
Depending on where it is, you know.
so the run takes 6 seconds,
Yep.
and after 6 seconds the bottle is empty?
Yeah, but we also don't run full bottles because of weight.
Yeah, okay.
So it's pointless running a full bottle if you're only not going to do one pass.
Okay.
So we do different things. But if you have a look at the car, with this car inside internally, safety-wise, yes, it's built to the rules. The car's safe. But think about it. You've got a gearbox right here. You've got a propeller shaft right here.
It's not cool.
Well, if that breaks,
That's you dead.
you won't be dead, but it makes a mess. It'll make a mess of your legs. It'll make a mess of whatever's around here. So again, it's a bit of bravo. You need to be brave in the car.
Yeah.
To be able to drive these things.
After
But-
the run, you think of everything went good.
Yeah, of course, but you also lock it out of your brain. As an open wheeler driver, driving an open wheeler, you get all kitted up and stuff, and you don't think about the accident. You don't think about what's going to happen at the start or what's going to happen. Am I going to hit a wall?
You drive.
That's the last thing. You drive because of the pure enjoyment that it gives you, and this is what these cars actually give you. You start off having fun with a daily driver, which becomes a weekend car, which turns into something like this. That's how it happens. That's how it works.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry.
Das ist schon geil, wenn die Welt so natürlich anders ist.
Ja.
Guck mal, du musst überlegen, du hast einen Daily Driver, dann hast du ein Sportauto, dann hast du ein Weekend-Auto und dann endet das so. Guck mal rein.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Nein.
Doch.
Nein.
Also bei uns nicht.
This is extreme. This is like extreme level of
But
motorsport.
what do you think about the top fuel tractors in America, the V8 things that have 15,000 horsepower?
I've seen them with my own eyes, and I'm left for words every time.
Me too.
They're
The sound,
incredible.
the explosion of energy. Also wenn man diese Top Fuel Tracks sieht, diese Explosion an Sounds in your chest, in your body. Every time when I see it, I go, this is not an engine. It is devil. Wir müssen es mal kurz einspielen. Weil diese Videos bringen es nicht wieder. Das Auto, when it idles, it's loud. And you think, okay, that's loud. But the point from idle to start race is an eighth of a second.
Yep.
Then you have full power, full rev.
Ja.
And this makes adrenaline in your body. You can't stop it. It's so extreme.
Well, we can hear, we're about in a straight line, we're about 3 kilometers from the racetrack. When the top fuelers are racing at Sydney Motorsport Park,
here?
yeah, not in the shop, no, but when top fuelers are racing at Sydney Motorsport Park and we're 3 kilometers in a straight line, all right, you can hear them like you're standing next to them. They're so loud, they're incredible.
Ist es nicht verrückt? Wir machen diesen Kanal schon so lange und wir fliegen um die ganze Welt. Und die kennen sich alle nicht. Aber am Ende des Tages sind alle gleich. Ist das nicht krass? I'm just saying, I'm traveling around the world for 20 years, meeting all kind of people, and they don't know each other, but at the end of the day, they're all the same. The same energy. When you go to this level, it's the same sickness, it's the same thing. In Australia, in Germany, in America, in Japan, no matter where. There's a time when you're younger, you think like, he's not doing it right. But when you get older, you understand, you know what? It's not about right or wrong. It's just about, and just enjoy what you do. No matter what car, no matter what you modify, no matter how you do it or whatever.
Look at all the cars that we have here.
Yeah, air ride and this one and
they're all different. Every customer that comes to us has a dream. It's up to us to interpret that dream, to understand what he wants, what they want.
And maybe sometimes push them in the right direction.
In the right direction, yeah. Sometimes we always try and guide them in the right direction, in the correct direction.
I mean, not right, I'm saying it wrong myself now. There's no right and wrong, but some dreams are not really able to do.
Yeah, some dreams can be nightmares, really.
Yeah.
But the thing is, our customers trust us in what we say and what we recommend, and they follow our lead. And in general, with everything, when we speak to customers, we try and guide them in the direction where they're not going to have to go and do something 2 times. Mm-hmm. So if they tell me, okay, we want a 1,000 horsepower car that I'm only going to drive on the street, I'm never going to take to the racetrack, no problems. I'll build you something so it's perfect for that. But along the way, they might change their minds and say, well, look, all right, it's something that I do want to take to the racetrack. Well, I'll have to re-engineer something. I'll have to maybe re-engineer a transmission or a gearbox, or I'll have to re-engineer the engine setup, suspension setup, or maybe a complete engine build has to change because he's gone from an 800 horsepower VR38 to a 1,300 horsepower VR38. The same setup can't work.
No.
Not reliably.
Can I see?
Of course. There's one problem there. There's one missing.
Are they really half down the track do a job, or is the engine just igniting by itself?
No, they do a job.
Yeah,
they do a job. We could, with the Motec systems in place that we have, we've got exceptional control over the ignition.
Over the
system.
run.
Yeah, over the whole run.
Weil das ist nämlich ganz interessant. Ich sehe gerade die Zündkerzen, die sehen relativ normal aus, die Zündkerzen. Aber wenn du das Auto siehst, guck mal hier rüber, das ist ja kein Auto, aber die Zündkerze ist immer noch ein relativ normales Bauteil. Und ich habe gerade gefragt, ob die Zündkerze wirklich noch was macht über den Lauf, über diese Distanz. Mhm. Und er sagt, mit dem Motec 100% bist du in der Lage, das immer noch zu kontrollieren über den Lauf. Mhm. Wohingegen diese Top-Fuel Dragster, because compared Top-Fuel Dragsters, half the run, the spark plug is gone and they just go boom, they just go through it.
Ja.
Weil auf der Hälfte der Strecke von unserem Top-Fuel ist nichts mehr da. Es ist keine Kerze mehr, ist nichts mehr. Der zündet nur noch durch, Sprit geht rein und dann läuft das Ding durch.
Top Fuel, they're rebuilding a motor pretty much every run.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they got fasteners to lift the head.
We don't do that. If we had to do that with these engines, it wouldn't work for us.
No. Well, thank you very, very much. I would love to see the engine room, but without the camera then?
No, we'll go up. I'll have a word for the boys.
Okay. Welle ist das aggressivste, was sie haben. Also hör mal. Das kann man sich gar nicht vorstellen, dass es aus dem Motor rauskommt. Das ist so laut. Der läuft besser als die Originale. Die Trockenfluchtgruppe. Kein Teil, keins ist besser. Keins.
Nein, ist was?
Nicht das Original.
Ach so.
Kein Teil. Guck mal hier. Why is it so far out? Moves. Wide acceleration. Wo ist die andere Stelle?
Yeah, big tire.
Oh, so short.
Yeah, the short is big.
Geil.
Das ist einfach nur Kragen. Mehr ist das
Einfach
nicht.
nur was. Kann man gar nicht in Worte fassen. Ja. Das Auto ist im Detail gerade, wenn man drunter guckt, dann kriegst du erstmal eine Idee, was hier alles umgebaut ist. Ich meine, klar, dass das kein R32 ist, klar, weil alles Gitterrohrrahmen ist, komplett. Aber der Grad an Arbeit, ne, guck mal, die müssen alle separat positioniert werden, damit der Unterboden dran geklickt werden kann. Jedes Teil ist gefräst. Die Menge, dann hier eine die Korrektion von dem Anlenkpunkt. Alles muss berechnet werden. Alles in diesen Autos ist nicht mehr normal. Alles. Alles. Und die Kosten, wenn ich schätzen müsste, für so ein Auto, if I would have to guess how much it costs, I come here, bring nothing, and I want you to build me this. In US dollars. $450,000.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah?
The thing is, we know with this car now, because
How to do it.
How to do it. Well, we've known up until now how to do it. We've tried something different with this car, and we think it's an exceptional build. We think it's very, very high quality build.
It is high quality build.
And I wouldn't want to build a car any other way other than this. Well, we don't really know how to build the car any other way than this, with this quality. That's what we like.
I don't see any other kind of style of it. I mean, they all look like this.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously you've seen this, you've seen the other VL, you've seen other bits and pieces. Everything's similar. It's like an evolution. Mm-hmm. Everything's an evolution.
Echt sauber.
It's echt krass sauber. If possible, let's have a look at the engine room.
Let's go.
Dinka.
So yeah, here upstairs, we try and keep at 23 degrees Celsius. We try and keep it at one temperature. Yeah, so in Australia you've got big range of temperature in the day, especially in summer.
I feel it.
It can be from 10 degrees to 40 degrees plus. So if we keep it at a certain temperature, that means it's easy for us to build engines and measure engines. It's always the same. So you're looking at obviously
aluminium,
alloy rods. Yeah, we're checking, going over, measuring.
Dass das Sinn macht, dass so viele Läden diese High-Quality-Shops haben. Wahnsinn! Wahnsinn!
VR38 obviously.
Yeah.
Turbocharged.
That's SR20, right?
No, it's actually a K-Series.
Oh, is it?
K-Series Honda block that we're building for one of our customers.
Well, that's beefy.
Yeah, it's going to be big as well. With a lot of power out of this puppy that we're going to be making.
This puppy. So what's the power going on this?
I'm not quite sure yet,
But
it's going to be through the roof. Maximum amount of power. That's it. It's going to run in a little Toyota MR2.
MR2?
Yeah.
Okay. Krass. Also der MR2 ist ein K20 Motor, K-Serie. Guck dir mal an, wie viel Beef das hier hat. It can take all the boost.
It's gonna take everything we give it and more.
Yeah.
Auch aus vollen Gefäß.
Alter.
Hondas were indestructible as they were.
Yeah.
It's our goal to try and break it. So we'll see how we go. So we have more billet, you know.
What's it about that these billet blocks, RB30s, have this window here? What can you do with the window?
Well, they're got different blocks that are wet deck and dry deck blocks. So some run water cooling, others don't.
And this is to
obviously to open it up and to check it. This is one of the 05 U blocks. So this is one of Nissan's newer castings. So all the RB26s, they came out with an 05 U block. Then after the 05 U block, one of the Australian designers here that ran the Nissan touring car team, Alan Heafy, they had failures in the Gibson Motorsport cars.
So the N1 came.
So the N1 came. Alan Heafy and his team designed it, went over to Japan with the broken blocks, said this is what we want designed. They actually built them the N1 block, and that's what the N1 block originated from after this. So that was a different designation. And then from there on, you have the Triple R block, like what we mentioned. And the new casting blocks, they weren't as good as the old the original casting blocks. And these tended to fail, so we don't really see too many of them these days. And really, if you look at the price of what it's worth to make decent power on a RB, billet is the way to go. Even if you damage a billet block, you can get it replaced. Take the sleeves out, fix the block, put new sleeves in, she's ready to go.
Well, now we gotta say goodbye. Thank you very much for this very impressive tour.
Very welcome.
And I'm pretty sure all the German people will say, okay, when I got problems, I will call these guys, because the deepness of the knowledge and how many different kind of styles and cars you have here, I've never seen that on a GT-R before in my life.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we try to give our best to all our customers, and we spend obviously the time to learn and develop these cars and these engines and setups so we can produce good product on our cars, but also to sell to our customers. When we have a customer come here, we want to make sure that he's happy, that his dream turns into fruition, that is something that he can go out and enjoy. And all our customers at the end of the year, they always join our Christmas parties here. We invite everyone, and we always, every time Christmas comes around, we always have a big party and everyone comes and we talk cars and whatever else. It's mainly cars at Christmas, but yeah, it's great.
But I think we have to come back. Also ich glaube, wir müssen auf jeden Fall zurückkommen nach Australien, weil wettertechnisch haben wir hier richtig in die Tonne gegriffen. Alle sagen eigentlich immer so, ne? Und wir haben die Woche abgegriffen, die halt wirklich voll mit Regen ist. Es ist so viel zu gucken, so viel zu sehen und so viel Qualität. Und ich stelle dir mal vor, wir würden all das fahren können, weil es macht keinen Sinn, dass ich irgendjemand frage, ob wir irgendwas fahren können, weil wir können nicht mal unseren Mietwagen vernünftig fahren. Also, bis morgen oder Montag. Tschüss.
Alright, they said it couldn't be done, but we moving along. I like proving me right more than proving I'm wrong, but always end up doing both. Hot like the sun, I'ma catch steam, I could run a whole city out the energy. My ex had to settle for a bum, guess she couldn't find a better me. She would've had to look for a century. I'm in the mud at the Goonies, I'm making it out. Married the game and I'm saying my vows. I never turn on the people who turned me into the man I am now. They said it couldn't be done, but I went from a novice to turning a prophet. I'll drop in a lot, used to only be silence, but now if I drop it, I got a whole flood in the comments. Yeah, it is all nothing but guidance from me. Get out the wave if you didn't contribute, then you cannot ride.